It's almost summer and you're still a fat piece of shit. And you got your boys trip coming up in 4 weeks. So here's what you're gonna do to get shredded in time. You're gonna have to do a 4 to 6 week mini cut. So first, you're gonna have to know your maintenance level calories. These are the amount of calories you need to consume to keep you exactly as you are. So first, go over to Google and type in BMR calculator and press search. Just hit that top one and then fill out all the stuff that it asks for and hit calculate. You're gonna look at that big number right there on the right side, but then you're gonna go down a little bit and match your daily activity level with the choices there, and then look at the number associated with that. That is your BMR, or maintenance level calories. You can also find your BMR using the sponsor of today's video, Coachify AI, and potentially even more accurately, but more on them later. You're gonna wanna be in a 500 to 700 daily calorie deficit to reach your goal in 4 to 6 weeks. Here's how you're gonna make it a little bit easier on yourself. First, fasting in the morning and eating majoritively whole foods. So whole meats, whole vegetables, whole cheeses, whole wheats. I'm talking food with not a lot of preservatives, spices, and sauces. This is going to make it easier to track what you're actually consuming, and I also recommend using an actual tracker. And I actually recommend using an AI tracker to be even more precise. The one that I use is called Coachify.ai, so shout out to them for sponsoring this video. It's super easy. You simply click the scanner and hold the camera to your food, and the scanner will analyze the food and match it with images all over the web that match that food, and then it'll give you accurate macronutrients of the whole meal. And then you can simply log it and move on with your day. But also within the app, you could also enter your statistics, height, weight, age, and it'll create a personalized workout plan for you to follow based on what your goals are, whether it be losing weight or gaining muscle. This makes it super easy to track your progress, whether it's within the gym or in the kitchen. Because as you know, if you're not tracking, you're slacking. So you can find this app on the App Store. Just type in Coachify.ai and you'll find it right there at the top. One more thing you want to do to make it easier to hit that 500 to 700 calorie deficit is a bunch of low intensity cardio such as hiking, biking, rowing, but the easiest, walking, and aim for at least 10K steps per day. I prefer this over high intensity stuff like sprinting or jogging because that will actually tank your hormones, dropping your testosterone and making you lose a bunch of muscle mass. While you're doing all this, make sure you keep up your high resistance weight training with high volume so you don't look like a twig on the beach. Hope this helps, and see you boys in Miami. Peace.